Because, hey, you're right, my job is extremely stressful. I've been dreaming of that fucking lo mein all the way to fuck over here. Now, who came in here and ate my shit? Did you do it? Here, throw it all away there. Waste it all, fucking John D. Rockefeller. Waste it all! What the fuck? You answer me like I'm Jesus Christ himself, and if you fucking lie to me, make your mother die of cancer of the eyes. Conserve!
The Sopranos is widely considered to be the greatest television series of all time. It has been credited over the years with redefining cable television, with its boldness about the use of nudity, sex, and violence. It revolutionized television in general, with its unconventional dark themes,
Like the tapes, Mom.
anti-hero lead, and its commentary on socio-political issues
Well, you don't think there's prejudice?
that were never explored before on television, making the series a stepping stone for numerous other acclaimed TV shows.
Goddamn right.
And this is true, it's my favorite TV show of all time.
Don't fucking lie to me.
No, honestly, Right Hand to God
There is no God.
Hey!
is my all-time favorite. I'm not just saying this because the movie is coming out and we're making this video. It genuinely is my favorite. You know what? One of these days you all have to start trusting things, man. For God's sake. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, where were we? Yeah, it's been years since the series concluded, and the much anticipated Sopranos movie is finally due release.
I'm listening.
Now let's see why it won't live up to the legendary status of the Sopranos.
Didn't know it was a comedy truck.
The Many Saints of Newark has a fundamental challenge in exploring the depths of characters and peeling off the layers of a narrative, which the Sopranos so brilliantly and consistently did for 6 years. In its 6 seasons, The Sopranos phenomenally unravels the intricate tapestry of profound subjects about human nature and emotions, understanding its character behavior over time, giving us some of the best writing in television history.
I said to her, her mother loves you. You know, you gotta understand, she's got a 3-month-old.
Which certainly can be done with a proxy to our movie. The Many Saints of Newark is a prequel to The Sopranos, but it doesn't explore Anthony Soprano's complete journey from cradle, which firstly wouldn't have worked as a film because of the reason we mentioned earlier. But it focuses on a section of Tony's life in the 60s and 70s New Jersey, which more or less makes it a glorified extended mega episode. Which brings me to my second point. It would be an episode, but without that incredible cast. One of the main strengths of the show was its impeccable cast, which brought those characters to life in such an iconic way that they live with you forever and are absolutely irreplaceable. I mean, come on, no one can do Polly Walnuts better than Tony Sirico.
Oh, madam.
And of course, the idea of Jim Gandolfini not being in a quote-unquote Soprano story. It's just inconceivable.
That's fucking easy, man. I'm gonna live a nice, long, happy life, which is more than I can say for you.
But I think for me, the thing that I will miss the most in the movie, the core element of the show, the central conflict of the whole series, and the main problem behind why The Many Saints of Newark won't be a Soprano story, is this. The absurd idea about
a mobster who goes to therapy.
the distinction of The Sopranos lied with its primary relationship between Anthony Soprano and Dr. Melfi. Even though the show navigates through several different situations and emotion, but at its core, the thing that is at the heart of the show is this, which sadly will never be explored ever again.
Now, sometimes what happens in here is like taking a shit.
Yes, okay. Although I prefer to think of it more like childbirth.
Trust me. It's like taking a shit.
That isn't to say that I'm not excited about the film. Usually I'm the sort of person that appreciates closure and doesn't like revisiting closed chapters. But in this case, I don't know. Perhaps because of the reason discussed above, that it isn't your typical prequel. It's in fact a David Chase prequel. I'm kinda stoked about it. The Many Saints of Newark is an episode out of the American story. It is a taste of New Jersey in the 60s and 70s. What it isn't, however, is not a Soprano story.
Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Your mama always said you'd be there, chosen one. She said, 1 in a million, you got to burn the shine. You were born under a bad sign, blue moon in your eye. When you woke up this morning, all that love had gone. about